Hello, for my Chapter 5 presentation, I'm going to be talking about Newton's first and third laws of motion. So, Newton's first law of motion states that objects at rest will remain at rest and objects in motion will stay in motion in a straight line unless acted upon by a non-zero net force. So, in this picture, I've included a ball that is at rest and it's not going to move unless a force acts upon it. And in the image to the right, a ball is being kicked, so it only moves when a force is applied, and it will continue moving until a force is applied against it.
Newton's first law states that objects at rest will remain at rest. This lemon here is at rest because no force is acting upon it. But when force is applied, it rolls in a straight motion until another force is acted upon it.
Newton's second law of motion states that the force required to change the motion of an object depends both on the mass of the object and the desired acceleration. The math formula is F equals mass times acceleration, and the F is for force. So in this image, we see that if you use the same amount of force to pull these wagons, you will get different accelerations due to the different masses. Moving on to Newton's third law of motion, we have that for every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction. So basically, this means when the book is just sitting on the ground, it has the force of gravity being applied against it, and it actually has an equal and opposite force applied against it, pushing it the other way.
Now I will be explaining Newton's third law of motion, that for every action there is an opposite and equal reaction. So this lemon is sitting here on the table, pushing force against it, and the table is applying equal and opposite force against the lemon. And when I set this mug down, you will see that it places force onto the table, but the table also applies force back to the mug, equally and opposite. Thank you for watching. Hope you can understand Newton's laws.